Hello, in this video I'm going to talk about the political ideologies. And first let's see some pictures. Here, the political spectrum. This is about the personal or the social freedom, more freedom, less freedom. And this is economic freedom, less freedom and more freedom. So there is a line here. Here is the right side and here is the left wing. Left liberal, or another part is like that. The left wing, the right wing, the authoritarian and the libertarians. Okay, from far left to the central left to central right, right and far right. So here let's take the example that generally the left wing is characterized by an emphasis on ideas such as freedom, equality, fraternity, rights, progress, reform, and internationalism, while the right wing is characterized by an emphasis on notions such as authority, hierarchy, order, duty, traditional, reaction, and nationalism. The political parties, take the European Parliament as an example. This is the European People's Party. You take it as a right wing, and this is the Social Democratic Party of Europe. This is the left wing, the Green Party, and this is about the Free Democratic Party. And here, there's different political ideologies like Christian democracy, communitarism, communism, conservatism, cooperation, democracy, environmentalism like the Green Party, fascism, and liberalism, and nationalism, populism, and social democracy, socialism, and now let's take a test about the political compass. The first questions: if economic globalization is inevitable, it should primarily serve the humanity rather than the interests of transnational corporations. Disagree, agree, strongly agree, and strongly disagree. I think so. So agree. I'd always support my country whether it was right or wrong. Disagree. And no one chooses his or her country of birth, so it's foolish to be proud of it. Do you think so? Well, I think so. Our race has many superior qualities compared with other races. No. No. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Aha. Agree? Yeah, disagree. Military action that defies international law is sometimes justified. Well, disagree. There is now a worrying fusion of information and entertainment. Well, agree. Next page. Now the economic. We are talking attitudes here, not the FTSE index. People are ultimately divided more by class than by nationality. No. Controlling inflation is more important than controlling unemployment. No. Because corporations cannot be trusted to voluntarily protect the environment, they require regulation. From each according to his ability to each according to his need is a fun and good idea. No. The freer the market, the freer the people. Well, I think so. It's a sad reflection on our society that something as basic as drinking water is now a bottled, branded customer product. Land shouldn't be a commodity to be bought and sold. It is regrettable that many personal fortunes are made by people who simply manipulate money and contribute nothing to their society. Protectionism is sometimes necessary in trade. The only social responsibility of a company should be to deliver a profit to its shareholders. The rich are too high-taxed. Those, while the ability to pay, should have access to higher standards of medical care. Yeah. Governments should penalize business that mislead the public. Of just to create models. Next page. Now I look at some of your personal social values. Motion when women's life is not threatened should always authority should be yes. An eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. Taxpayers shouldn't be expected to prop up any theaters or museums that cannot survive on a commercial basis. Schools shouldn't make classroom attendance compulsory. All people have their rights, but it is better for all of us that different sorts of people should keep to their own kind. And the good parents sometimes have to spank their children. It's natural for children to keep some secrets from their parents. Possessing the prime people with serious the most important thing for children to learn is to accept there are no there are only different cultures. Those who are able to work and refuse the opportunity shouldn't accept. When you are troubled, it's better not to think about it, but to keep busy with more cheerful things. First generation immigrants can never be fully within their new country. What is good for the most successful always good for all of us. Not, however, should receive funding. The fourth page, okay, and how you see the wider society. Our civil liberties are being in the name of a significant advantage of a one-party state is that it avoids all that delay progress in a democratic political system. Although the electronic age makes officials easier, only need to be worried. The death penalty should be for the most serious In a civilized society, one must always have people above to be obeyed and people below to be commanded. Abstract art that doesn't shouldn't be. In criminal justice, punishment should be more important than rehabilitation. It is a waste of time to try to raise some. The business person and the manufacturer are more important than the writer and the artist. Mothers may have careers, but their first duty is to be home. Multinational companies are expecting the success of making peace with the establishment is an important aspect of and then it is the fifth page, which is the fifth page. If you got through that, okay, you will find these propositions on religion a breeze. Astrology explains many things. You cannot be. And the last page, finally, a look at sex. Sex outside marriage is usually immoral. A same Now about the political left or right and analyze well this. Here, the right liberalism. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you very much. I hope you are liked. See you.